Did you know that you could design your own shirts for cheaper than buying them in store? This is what you need. You need your heat press. You need heat transfer vinyl or iron-on. It's the same thing. I like to use Sizer or Cricut. And you need a shirt or whatever you're going to apply your design on. You need a Cricut mat, a Cricut weeding tool, most importantly your Cricut machine, and then you need your Cricut design space. Now I'm going to show you how I make design my own shirts. First step is to pick a design. I like to use Cricut, or you can also make your own design in Canvas with the Cricut design space. You can also find tons of cute designs on Etsy. There's so many, and less than even $1. All you do is purchase it, download it to your files, and then I'll show you how to upload it. Okay, to upload your design, you're going to select upload image, and then you're going to select it from your files. Okay, and then when it's in your files, you want to size it to the size of the shirt. So for this shirt, it is going to be a large, so we're going to do 10 inches wide. And then, okay, now you're going to select make. You're going to put this in the middle of your mat is what I like to do. And then you're gonna mirror your design. Always make sure it's mirrored. Otherwise, when you put it on there, when you use words, for instance, you won't be able to read it. And then our mat is gonna be 12 by 12. Okay. So we're gonna use the camo iron-on. We're gonna do camo bunnies, a little Easter shirt. And we're gonna use the Sizer heat transfer vinyl. You can get this at Joann Fabrics and Michaels. So we're going to cut it to 7 inches. Okay, now we're going to put this onto our mat. So it always goes shiny side down, so that's going to be camo side down for this one. You're going to line it up with the top of your mat. And then I like to use a Cricut rolly thing, or you can use even one of these, or just your hands. Make sure you get all the bubbles out. Okay, so you're going to select your everyday iron-on, and then we're going to do default pressure. Double check to make sure that mirror is on, and then we're going to load our mat into your Cricut. Press the button. Okay, and then once that's in there, your Cricut button will flash, and then you're going to press that button. And now, it will start cutting. Design is finished cutting. We're going to unload our mat. Now, our cut is final. You can't really see it yet, maybe. So, you're going to remove it from the mat now. Okay. We're going to weed our design. And then to weed your design, you're going to start at the very outer edge. You're going to just peel it back carefully. Don't forget to remove little designs inside of things, like your little tail. Okay, and then you're just going to keep weeding. Here's one buddy. Okay, now our weed is completely weeded. You can see what it's going to look like on the shirt. So now we need to preheat our heat press to 315. Perfect. Okay, now our heat press is preheated to 315. We're going to remove our sticker. Don't forget, because if you don't, your shirt will be ruined. Okay, so now we're going to measure our shirt. Or do 3 inches below the collar. Make sure that it's nice and even. Okay. You can measure from the armpit into the mat. Make sure that it's equal on each side. So it's 4 inches over here. And we gotta make sure it's 4 inches over here. Okay, it's about 5, so shimmy your mat on over. 4.5, 4.5. Okay, then I like to check to make sure from here to here it's the same on each side. Okay, now we have to preheat our shirt for 5 seconds. Okay. All right, now we're going to put our design onto our shirts. You can kind of line it up with the indent of your mat. Make sure that your design is in the middle. Then kind of press on it. Okay. You're going to take your heat press and press the whole thing for 30 seconds. Now this side's done. We're going to press the other side for 30 seconds. All right, all done. Now we're going to let this cool. Come back. Okay, now our design is cooled. You can touch it. And you're just going to peel it up nice and slow. Okay, and now we have our final design, or our final product, I guess. Okay, so now you know how to make a shirt in 4 easy steps. All you need to do is pick your design, pick your heat transfer vinyl, apply it to your mat, let your Cricut do the job and cut it, and then you're going to, your third step is going to be to weed your design, and then you're going to apply your design to your shirt. And now you know how to make a shirt.